Happy Halloween, you spookies. This is the demo or preview of Scorn. I was told when I got the key to this, go whole hog, stream it, make videos, do whatever. With me is Jeff Grubb.
Love to go whole hog.
Who doesn't? Gonna overwrite my previous data because I did finagle with this already. I played the whole demo.
Okay.
So I know what to warn people about, and that it's freaking icky.
This is icky.
If you don't know, Scorn is icky. It's based off of H.R. Giger's illustrations and sculptural work and such. And he made some icky things. So
man, the camera's just getting all up in that face.
Look at the details. Like, oh my god. This game is gorgeous.
Is that what it is?
Gorgeous.
Okay, I trust you.
She's gorgeous.
So that you're just playing as the guy that was like macrameed into the ground there.
Macrame.
Oh, wow.
Actually, the chat beat me to a joke I was going to make later that this is some sort of puzzle of flesh.
This is typically not my vibes. I am a squeamish little boy, but I'll say, you're right. It does, like, the visual effects being what they are, it is impressive looking.
Yeah, I'll throw out some general content warnings for body horror because, whoa, yeesh. Trust me. Trust me. I'm not, like, the most squeamish person I know, but there were parts of this where I had to take a little walk and be like, oh! Damn, that's gross.
I can imagine. Yeah.
So yeah, there is some blood. There's definitely guts, things that look like guts, but they're biomechanical guts. Horrible noises. The sound design in this game is just as gross as the visuals of this game. So if you're at all squeamish to sounds, I would also advise. Like,
Chat's also saying they went a little less game juice and maybe a little bit more Jeff juice.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Yeah.
Let me see what I could do for you.
So, while you're doing that, what's the
the game
basic sort of interactions here? Like,
game is definitely juicy. Hang on a second.
Okay, yeah. So like, run. There's run, aim, fire. Like, so you are you gonna get a gun?
Here's the thing. In this demo, you do get a gun. It doesn't do what you think it will do, though. It's very interesting.
Okay, well, listen, I think guns can do some pretty wild shit, so I guess
know.
we're going to see.
You're going to say, let's see if that's any better.
Yeah, and this is me talking now. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello. There's also, like, not a ton of audio in this. Like, there's not a ton of music in this game, so there might be areas where it's just like, I can't hear anything.
Okay, yeah, right. This is like being just like a quiet period. Then I was wondering, like, did I just turn it down in Discord? But okay, I like games that know how to be judicious with their use of audio and let their games be quiet. I think that is shows a sign of restraint.
Absolutely it does. So I had to do a little finagling with the settings though, because initially there was a motion blur on this game that I could not turn off in the settings, and it was making me woozy. That was one of the reasons why I took a couple breaks initially, was because I was just like, man, I'm like visually, I'm not agreeing with this. I'm getting a little nauseous, which I usually don't have that problem with first-person games. You
couldn't turn that off in like just the typical visual settings. So what?
Isn't that funny? Yeah, like in your video settings, there's no turn blur on and off, which is weird.
Yeah, motion blur is usually ones that, like, if there's anything, it's like that.
Yeah, I had to go into
typically don't like motion blur.
I had to go into the configure, like, well, not me. I asked my partner. I was like, honey, how the fuck do I hack this game to turn off the motion blur? It is icky. It is so
let that boy
icky.
Get up in that INI file. Hell yeah.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. Is it cut off? Yes, it might be. Wow, it is cut off. Jeez, my bad. What the hell is wrong with me? There you go. Sorry. Thank you, chat, for noticing. I was so obsessed with getting the audio routed correctly that I didn't do that. Forgive me. Fucking forgive me.
Is there an option to put a reticle in the middle of the screen? 'Cause that's the one thing. Like The Witness, I think, made a lot of people sick until that option, and then that really helped a lot of people.
I did not see that.
Okay.
At all.
I don't see it here either.
And something that's funny is that to change the camera, you have to go into controls and camera settings. I thought that would be in video settings. Like FOV is in there.
Okay.
Which is a little strange. And also it has a little like warning on it that's just like, if you change this, there might be some major graphical glitches and stuff. Some effects might not work. And I was like, well, okay, but like I can't, I'm looking in a little box out through the world here. Like I need some peripheral vision. And that was also what was making me a little woozy. So I definitely recommend fixing the FOV, which, by the way, another pet peeve. Fucking put numbers on the slider, people. Come on.
Yeah.
What is this vague shit?
This is a preview version of the game, right?
Yes.
This is like,
so I could see this getting fixed. So that's why I'm
hey, feedback. It's good to say it. Like say it so they know it. Like absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, little feedback. Please put numbers on the FOV sliders and put motion blur, turning it on and off in here as well. That would be.
Zappy Mufasa in chat says
nice.
Current FOV equals 4 lines.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
Well, okay, I'm lost. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's our gross little body.
Whoa. Okay. Well. Wow.
Check us out.
Man, most games don't render it, but this game's like, no, we need this. We need the body rendering tech because I got some ideas. All right. And I'm not a fan of the ideas, but man, that is your gross little body.
Look at my gross little body.
I need you to look away. I think I need you to look away. The feet actually shimmying. Oh yeah, the shimmy effect. Oh man,
they shimmy a little. It was a little bit of like they didn't want to. I think there was like an animation limitation of some sort where they didn't want to animate the chest and torso like actually moving. So your camera tilts up when you go forward. It doesn't let you look at your gross little body while you're walking around. But yeah, all you can do at this point, there's no jump, there's just interact, and you can run a little bit, not super fast, but you know. And we just wake up and we're just a freaky little guy in a freaky little world, and we have to kind of solve environmental puzzles in a way that reminds me a lot of like Myst.
Okay.
Where it's just like you find these mysterious machines and you're just like, the fuck is this? And you fiddle with it and you go, why the fuck did it do that? What's that for? And then you kind of figure out why the fuck it did that.
Yeah, I'm like wondering, like in this environment, what type of game would I want? And I think I would want something akin to like an adventure game. So it's not like, listen, looking at this game is stressful enough. I don't need the gameplay to then be like super stressful on top of that.
Yeah, I would say that this is not a traditional horror game in that many horror games are very invested in scaring you. This game wants to upset and disturb you.
Mission accomplished.
There you go. Yeah, and it's going to get grodier, so fair warning.
Okay, let's do it.
So yeah, it's way more into making you just skeeved out and uncomfortable than anything else. Like I have not seen any jump scares in this demo or anything like that. There's no like enemies that are coming to eat you, chase you.
And yet everything is made out of meat, so it's just you know, the meat quotient is off the charts.
Oh, careful, my man. I've just got.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Yeah, that's safe. I've decided to call our protagonist Scorn-y. I don't know.
So, Scorn-y.
Scorn-y. Got a little buggy here.
Yeah.
Looks comfy.
Oh my god.
It's like, if this skeeves you out, don't watch this little quick look thing. Like, don't even. This is the best it gets, honestly. So yeah, body horror is big in this.
Yeah. You know, the reverse dildo. There we go.
Yeah. What would you do if you came across this, Jeff Grubb?
I would walk the other way. I'm not sticking anything in there. I am walking the other way.
Wrong. Listen. You're doing this.
Okay. Wow. Okay. This is a problem with the future of teledildonics. It's going to rip stuff off.
Yeah,
that's what I'm worried about.
Once AI gets involved, it's going to do all sorts of wacky shit.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Kind of like a Spider-Man thwippy, but with a stabby. And yeah, so this is a tool that we are going to be using throughout this demo. Oh, I like that you can see through little parts of the walls. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry. Most of this game I spent just being like, ooh at all the environments.
What is your opinion on the art? Because that's what this game's been so far. It's like, here's a lot of fucked up art. Like, how are you feeling about it?
Well, I'm a pretty big nerd for H.R. Giger. So, and I gotta say, they nailed the aesthetic of H.R. Giger a lot better than a lot of other ones have tried.
That is a common source of inspiration for a lot of video game developers. This one is like the most, though.
They really nailed like not just the aesthetic, but like the light quality, the volume of light, the light sources, and how they play off of the objects, and how it kind of creates this like 3D grotesque still life. It feels like, you know, it's not just like you're walking into a party city and there's fucking xenomorph shit on the walls, you know? Right.
It feels painterly in a way that H.R. Giger, I always said Geiger, so I was saying that wrong. Giger, the way Giger's stuff obviously was painterly. This game feels like when you stand still, it doesn't feel cartoony, and it doesn't feel like polygons. It feels like a painting.
Absolutely. And it's just, I don't know, a different kind of gorgeous, you know? It's not a traditional, whoops, gotta run. Whoops. Get in there.
Airbrushed, yes. Cyberspace cat. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, airbrushed. I mean, he worked mostly in oils, but he had a very like ethereal, like lighting quality to everything that kind of gave it like a sleek airbrushed look. And I mean, for context, most people know H.R. Giger's work through the xenomorph design in the movie Alien. Yes. Fun fact, they didn't want to pay him again every time they used that sucker, the xenomorph design. So for every movie after the first movie, to avoid a copyright situation, they slightly modified the design of the xenomorph.
Oh my god, legally distinct xenomorph?
Yeah, they added they added like spikes on its spine that weren't there initially or something like that, and they just kept on changing it a little bit so that the lawyers could be like, it's different. We're not going to pay this artist. I don't want to pay for this shit.
Glue some more shit to him.
Yeah.
Glue some more shit to him.
So, you know. So yeah, we're in this.
Too much stuff on me, says the xenomorph. I don't even want to be here anymore.
So yeah, we got the juice.
Xenomorph of Theseus. Yes, super string, very good.
Who was I talking to that didn't know about the ship of Theseus? I forget, but I love the ship.
I learned about the ship of Theseus relatively recently, but not on this website. So within the last couple of years,
this is a pro ship of Theseus website now. Okay. Yes. Anyway, Google it. Animals, Google it. Wikipedia it. I'm not talking about that.
Flesh is breathing.
Oh yeah, baby. And it's got juice.
Well, it looks like if I leave cheese in the fridge too long.
It's Scorn. It's got the juice. A weird. What was it? A weird thing with knobs? Everything's a weird thing with knobs in this. Got this thing. What does that do? We don't know. There's a panel. What's it do?
It looks like one of those like water toys, the duck water toy where its feet goes in the water and then it goes back up, and its feet goes in the water and then it goes back up.
Oh, okay. It just kind of shimmies aggressively at me. Okay. So I've got this thing this spiral mounted from Banjo-Kazooie up here that we gotta check out. Got a little seat. We cannot go in the little seat.
Oh, damn it.
But, yeah, we can't interact with that yet. But let's see what that hook does. Okay, so we can, bring it up there and use it. And it does that. My camera is frozen? What do I do about that? Is it really?
Jess's camera's... Huh.
It is. What the fuck? Why? That's interesting. Yeah, I will reboot my camera. What the hell? Deactivate.
Yeah.
Activate.
Hopefully that fixes it.
I'm back. I'm alive.
All right, then.
I'm alive and full of juice. Okay. Weird. Thanks, chat. I don't know. That never happens. Say it does something up there, and if you put it down here, it does something down here too, but it looks like we're kind of missing something.
All right, so we gotta find another thing to interact with and bring over here.
Yeah, something's weird here. We gotta figure out.
I bet it's gonna be fleshy. Or bony.
Yeah, good bet. Got a big door here. Wow, this is where we gotta be. I think.
Look incredible. Man,
oh my god,
looks very cool actually. I mean, I hate it, but it looks awesome.
Right?
That's fantastic. That's...
Ooh. Okay, that's no good. Got a secondary panel. Oh, just shunk right in there. Like a glove.
Scorp! Oh my God. Don't slurp my fingers, please.
My fingies got slurped. So yeah, we need some sort of help here, I guess would be the conclusion. So
you need Gooigi.
Gooigi, please help me. This area just looks like the H.R. Giger bar to me, by the way.
Yeah. I think someone linked to it in chat. I was going to check it out. Let me see here.
I don't know if it's still operational, that bar. I would love to go there.
Let's see. hrgiger.com/bar museum. Yeah, look at that. Wow.
Isn't it incredible?
That is incredible.
The most uncomfortable looking chairs I've seen in my life in that place, by the way.
And I think you might be onto something where it's like the lighting is so important, because this has like just regular daylight coming through the windows, and it looks kind of pleasant.
Yeah,
honestly,
you know?
It looks like I would hang out here for sure. And in this game, it's like that, just that unnatural lighting coming off of all these pylons or whatever is just enough to like really offset it. Like this thing hasn't seen sun in centuries. So
yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah.
Like there's this like wonderful, cool, misty sort of light.
Yeah.
That is like really emblematic of his work, you know?
Right. The world is growing because the sunlight hasn't like destroyed the growth, and like it's giving off a haze that the light is going through. Yeah.
Yeah. I've always thought that his work felt like gee, it's humid in there. Like,
yes.
Like, ew. Like, it's breathing.
Yes,
it's like,
exactly.
It feels like breath or something. Got more.
Very on it, yeah.
More thingies to interact with.
All right.
Ooh. Wee. So it's supposed to pick up something from that chair and put it in that chair. Well, there's no chair there anyway, so. But let's look around at whatever the hell this pile of stuff is. It's...
Oh, it's human cocoons.
Human cocoons. Yeah. Not quite human. Not quite.
No, maybe not. Yeah.
Not quite. A little, but not all the way.
Yeah, humanoid cocoons.
Got a hole. Got a good old hole here.
I gotta love a good video game hole.
Oh, elevator. Video game elevator.
Just turn to the right of Shepard from Mass Effect, being like, I've been on here for a while, man.
This is my favorite boneyard on the Citadel.
The thing about Geiger, I think I actually do. It does feel like the way that these like the actual architect, the in-world architect of these places knows like how these things do grow. And so they like the way that they build them is very different than the way they actually like end up being finished. Because it's like, no, you put these things in place and this flesh is going to grow in this direction. Yeah. And we can plan it that way. And
hence the just general vibe of biomechanical stuff. Like it's as if these machines grew here.
Yes, exactly. And they're like machines growing is a fantastic idea.
This could be a poster in some stoner's room. Yep. Like, look how cool that is. Yep. So over here is our first puzzle, like our first real puzzle, and it might take me a little while because I'm not good at this genre of puzzle.
Yeah. Is that another egg?
Looks like it wants to grab something from that spot.
Okay.
So let's see what it wants to grab.
Metroid Prime for fuckers. That's a good. Yeah, this does feel. It does remind me of Metroid Prime a little bit. That just might be that the art design is so strong, though.
I also think that like Metroid definitely has roots in Alien. You know.
Yeah, you're definitely right. Yes.
So that's probably how the chicken and egg kind of gets laid there. Mm-hmm. Let's see if anything happens with this eggy. No, insufficient. Insufficient egg.
Well, what else can you interact with?
So here's the thought process I went through. It's like clearly it needs to interact with this grid. It doesn't want that egg. So then I kind of looked around and I noticed 2 of these eggs are different. They have little lights on them. I'm like, oh, maybe it wants those. And that's further enforced by the fact that if you move this out of the way, that light is going to visually connect us logically to these little lights.
Okay.
So we just gotta figure out.
Oh, it's a block sliding puzzle.
Yeah, they got those in space. In space, no one can hear you slide blocks. God damn it. One of my least favorite puzzle genres.
Oh yeah. I mean, if you're gonna do it, at least make it fleshy, but still.
Yeah.
God, those finger slurping is off the charts.
Let's see. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh. Well, no, not quite.
Setting.
That one was overripe, I think. We're on the right track, though. So
more happened than with the other eggs. So.
So that is a confirmation that it is the right thing to do. So that other egg is probably the egg we want. The problem is it's connected to another slidey fucky guy, and I'm so annoyed because I gotta move everybody around.
All right.
God damn. Okay.
I should make my kids do this before I give them lol eggs. Those like little things you get from the store that has the surprises in them.
Oh, they like Kinder eggs?
They also do like Kinder eggs, absolutely.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the new Kinder egg right here.
Oh.
What's gonna be inside? I hope it's some like a toy of like a whale.
Yeah, I hope it's that and not what it actually turns out to be, which is something disgusting. All right, you're gonna have to bear with me. I'm terrible at these puzzles, like I said. So, forgive me is all I gotta say. Forgive me. I
mean, listen, I don't think anyone can hold this against you. It's like this is one of the most upsetting environments to be doing a slidey fucky puzzle in.
I mean, I'm personally more upset that there's a slidey fucky puzzle in general than the aesthetic, but that's just my...
It could look any which way. It's a problem.
Yeah, it's just that it's a slidey puzzle. It's Professor Layton bullshit. Come on, man.
Professor Layton. There's a video game.
That fucker.
Hey, he is a fucker, that's for
This
sure.
reminds me of a puzzle. Yeah, I bet it does, you slime ball. Okay. Let's see. If I want to get these single guys out the way. I have a feeling they're going to be key to this. And I say this as somebody pretending I haven't solved this puzzle already.
With that in mind, this is this disappointing? Is this a disappointing way to be interacting with this environment?
For me it is. For others it might not be. This is my personal pet peeve puzzle situation.
Is it like, even if it's like other kinds of puzzles along these same lines, like if this is the sort of you said it reminds you of Myst, like is that like gonna be okay at some point? Like if it's a different type of puzzle that maybe you do like more, if this is mostly puzzles, that's going to be okay with you?
Yeah, I mean, contextually, I believe this is an onboarding puzzle, because this is the first puzzle, right. And, like, you need something familiar to grab onto, right? And everybody knows what a sliding tile puzzle is, basically, or traffic jam, as it's more accurately, this is a traffic jam puzzle, I think. Because you're trying to get one thing to a spot while moving the other things, and they only move certain directions. But yeah, come on, man.
Notley says cyst. So,
cyst!
So there we go.
Oh my god, you're genius. Fucking brilliant. Moi.
Oy.
Brilliant. Okay, I got something going on here. Okay, here we go. We're working it out. Okay. Get you out of here. Let's drag one of these little goofers down this way, maybe? See, what I want, though, ideally, is to get this twofer down into this spot. Would be great. Right, that would be great. And I don't know if it's gonna happen for me.
Can you? Oh yeah. Can you? No.
And this is like a pretty difficult.
Well, yeah, it's like, not like
puzzle for this. Oh wait, okay, I got an idea. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes. We're working it out.
Jam them down there. Yes, there you go. Perfect.
I love eggs. From my head down to my legs, which are made of meat.
You did a video about like visually parsing information from games, and then I love the way this game looks for like what it's trying to trying to go for. I mean, I find it personally upsetting, but like
yeah.
it's trying to do that. That's the goal. that being its goal, I think it has made like, okay, I get this puzzle now, but it was not like immediately like, oh, I understand what I'm looking at.
Oh yeah,
because it's so busy. But it's like they probably shouldn't sacrifice that to make puzzles like this. Like, it feels like the gameplay here is secondary to what you're looking at. Is that okay to you?
I mean, I personally don't mind it, and it's probably because I'm a sucker for this aesthetic. But also, you have to keep in mind that like the complexity of the graphics. I mean, I talked about this in the Horizon video. One of the reasons that I find Horizon to be just visual noise is because it's very high fidelity, but also it has all the colors possible. This has a limited color palette, so it's a lot easier, like, even though, like, if we were to blur this screen, it would just be a mess of brown and gray. I still think it's easier to suss out what you're supposed to do because they're using, like, here, I'm taking my mouse here. They're using the contrast of light here to point out what you're supposed to be looking at. Like, the little lights on the bauble we're about to slot in because we're geniuses and solve this puzzle just now. Like, that stands out in contrast to all the rest of this being dark and cold light. This is a slightly warmer light, so it draws your eye, so it's a little easier to suss out and find. And yeah, they're using light very well, I think. And I think the first part of all these puzzles is trying to figure out, what is this? What am I looking at? And the second part is, how do I interact with it? And the third part is, what does it want from me? And then you do what it wants, and then it's like, okay, why did I do that? Like, and so that's kind of been the format so far of how these puzzles have gone. That being said, this is only a demo. There's only like two puzzles in this. Okay. Give or take. Let's see what our prize in the egg is.
No whammies. No whammies.
No whammies. No nasties. Oh, it's gonna be nasty. There's a leg. Oh.
Oh man. Okay.
So
it's your very own girlfriend.
Oh yes. Oh no. So I want to warn specifically about this guy.
Wait, is this what the carts are for? Like the little strollers?
Yeah.
You gotta put this boy in a stroller?
Yeah, we're gonna have a little time with this guy. Let's name him. We should name him.
Jerry, Gary, Mary, Harry.
What? Why are we going straight to that? Okay.
I have no idea. It's just where my brain went.
So, Gary.
Gary it is.
I mean, you haven't gotten a good look at him yet, so maybe we'll figure out a name.
Good point. Yeah. Maybe the spirit will move me.
Scorn-y Jr. No. But yeah, I want to issue a specific content warning for Scorn-y Jr. or whatever we end up naming him. He's very, very suffering. I just want to do a general warning for suffering. This guy, this poor fucking schmuck, he's gonna have a time, and it's not gonna be a pleasant time. So don't get too attached to Scorn-y Jr. is all I'm saying. Maybe we shouldn't name him.
No, I got a name.
Okay. Let's see if it fits. Oh, I also want to warn for the noises he makes. Horrible noises.
Yeah, I'm already hearing him. Oh boy.
There he is. He's up there.
Too late. We're attached. Yep.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth. All right. Let's pick up the kids from daycare.
This is exactly the process.
All right. Have a seat.
All right, I think we should name him Gary Busey too.
No.
Elizabeth.
I like him too much to be Gary Busey too.
Well, I mean, it could be an improvement over the original. Oh my god, that is upsetting.
He's so upsetting. I warned y'all, he's incredibly upsetting. And he's clearly fucking sentient. That's the worst part, is that he is having so much of a bad time. He's in so much pain, and my alarm is going off. But he also has, and these bastard developers gave this guy the most beautiful blue eyes, and he looks right at you, like, often. And I want to call him, like, Frankie Blue Eyes or something. Oh, poor guy. But he looks great in that he looks terrible. But yeah, we're going to want to bring him to the place that we saw earlier with the very threatening looking ice cream scoop. Whee!
Okay, wow.
Making my way downtown, scorning fast. Faces pass, I'm a monster. Doodly doodly doo. Okay.
I do love him.
Yeah, like, I love him. Oh, look at
I
his
want everything to be good.
beautiful eyes. He's got beautiful eyes.
Yeah.
Look at me. Look at me. Hello. Hello. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about existence. It's gonna get worse.
Pain.
It's pain, and it's the
Oh,
pain.
it's not gonna get better, huh?
No, the duck is here, and the duck is not a friend to Scorn-y Jr.
Well, what the fuck, Duck?
And like, why? Whoever made these machines? Why? Why would you do this to Scorn-y Jr.? What has he done to you?
Yeah, are you getting paid?
I don't know.
It's an incubation lamp. Okay. Oh, okay.
Upsetting. Oh, Scorn-y. Oh.
What did that thing do?
It just made it hurt. I don't know. It
just hurt him. Okay.
I don't know, but I think it's part of the process. I don't know what I'm doing at work today.
I was just following orders.
Oh, God. Okay, let's first see if this track is going where we think it goes. No, it doesn't. It goes to a little dead end. That ain't right. We gotta fix where the track is going. Sorry, Scorn-y. Okay. Be right back. Hold tight. Sorry, sir. Okay. Oh, I wish I could jump. Sometimes there's just little ledges and it's like, no. Alright. Now everybody, sing along. Ba, 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 da, 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 near, 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 near. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Okay. The bottles is not up here. Okay. But this is here. What does this do to my body and face? Okay.
Turns you into Gruntilda.
Oh my god, I'm a... Oh.
Alright.
Okay, I can swivel down. I thought so. I was able to swivel down last night when I was playing this. There I am. Looking great. Doing whatever this is. There's my...
Just minimum wage labor.
There's Scorn-y. Is that the place we want to go, though? I don't know. I should have checked. I mean, it's lit nicely, so maybe it is the place I want to go.
Right, I'm going to go towards the nicely lit places always.
Mm-hmm. Baby, that's game design.
Excuse me, game design is putting white paint on ledges so I know where to climb.
That's also game design. Everything, all things can be game design. Choo choo. Chugga 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 chugga. Scorn-y. That looks like the place.
Gary loves it over here.
Yeah, here we go. This is the place. All right, buckle up for safety. Gonna need some safety right now. Okay.
The buckle's just a giant staple.
All right, let's go. Here comes the egg plane.
And you couple him from the bottom. Support him a little bit.
Oh, I just hate that he's always like pleading, like, "Oh my god, it's just terrible." Like that upsets
me. Don't look
me.
down, Gary. Don't worry about the other ones below you.
The thing that upsets me the most is how they humanized this horrific little creature, and how he's just human enough.
Just banged him into the thing. Oh my god.
He's just human enough. Those beautiful eyes and the way he reaches out, you're just like, oh Jesus, what am I doing?
Nope.
No. Oh, Scorn-y. Oh, you want some ice cream? There's a big ice cream scoop here.
It does look like a big ice cream scoop.
Maybe we just give him ice cream for his troubles.
Okay, I'm gonna choose to believe that.
Maybe look away if you want to continue to believe that.
What? Why?
I'm curious if there's a pacifist run of this game.
Oh, Gary.
Why did we do this to him?
I'm not wearing my smartwatch, but I bet my heart rate has increased.
Why did we do this to him?
To what end have we done any of this?
Why? We ice cream scooped him into the corpse hole. But why? I loved him.
Down the corpse hole?
Oh, God. Well, now we can take his arm. I don't know why.
Okay. It's like a Breath of the Wild weapon.
Speaking of, have you done your homework, Grubb, for Breath of the Wild?
Yes, I did. 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it took me a while. It was fun though.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I felt very out of place being in that area of the game.
Yep.
Way too soon.
Yep.
So yeah, now we've gotten arm.
I think I died 6 times or something on stream.
I died a bunch of times too because I was impatient and trying to yeet myself off mountains before I could do so. So yeah, we've got an arm. So when I first played this, I was like, why do I have an arm?
You're just carrying around an arm. I mean, it's a valid question.
Do I need this for something? I mean, it's so funny when like the protagonist, I mean, this is common in adventure games when the protagonist just takes something and you're like, why did I pocket this? What am I thinking as the protagonist that I thought, yeah, I'll pocket this.
Where do you think Gary is now?
Heaven.
Okay.
Heaven. So we actually need Gary's arm to help us open this door, but we can't because he doesn't have the ability to operate that machine.
Right, okay. So, wait, what?
But there's a machine in here that gives you the ability to operate those machines. There you go.
They're just like the fingers getting caught. Oh, my God.
Yeah, we really manhandle Gary's hands in this. I don't know why. I'm curious if we could have brought Gary to this station and done something different to Gary. Because there's no corpse hole here. Maybe I should have tried that. Well, maybe there is a pacifist run and I didn't know until now.
We have to live with the decisions we make.
I love this little human skull-like contraption. Very evocative of Giger's work, if I do say so. Look at this like incredible hallway lighting. Like, oh my God, it's so good. Okay, anyway. Don't get too distracted, you fucking art nerd. Let's get on with the video game. All right, so which one? I think this one because it only needs one arm. Pinky's out.
Yeah.
Class it out.
Man, this is a hell of a way to solve the typical video game of you need 2 people to stand on these things.
I know, right? Jesus.
Just rip off their arm. Just ice cream scoop them. What?
It reminds me of like there's certain movies and stuff where you have to like there's someone that has like a fingerprint ID and they have to like chop off the person's hand or use the unconscious person's hand to open the sci-fi door. This is kind of like that except disgusting. Bye, Gary.
It's about time video games do that. Because, yeah, right, movies do that a lot. Like, just get the eyeball and we'll put it in front of the scanner.
Fucking Minority Report. What's up? Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Stupid movie. I love that movie.
It's a very good, fun movie.
I love every Philip K. Dick adaptation, no matter what it is.
Yeah, I think they have actually a pretty good hit rate.
Some of them.
I like Paycheck.
Which one's that one?
That's the one with Boston Boy, not Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. Ben Affleck is
Boston Boy.
Boston Boy. He has memory loss. I mean, he like sends himself a bunch of items that help him remember like why he needed to get away from the corporation or something like that. So yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one. So
it's actually not that great.
There was one I saw that was like Oh, it was just like one of those big chase movies where you're getting chased all the time and they're like, oh no, we've been replaced by clones. I mean, clones happen literally all the time in Philip K. Dick stuff. Did he also write The Sixth Day? Because I saw that again recently.
I don't know.
It's a very Philip K. Dicky sort of story. Content warning for this upcoming room. That's the alarms going off. I'm serious. There's body pits up ahead of us. It is very upsetting to see. It is evocative of real life atrocities.
I've come this far.
Yeah, steel yourself, I guess. But yes. Especially after we just had a trip with little Frankie Blue Eyes there, Scorn-y Jr., Gary. A humanizing trip with that guy. We're about to come across a jillion bodies of those guy.
We're serious, everybody. So just take it to heart.
Very upsetting and very evocative of images from war and stuff like that. So it's no good. We just got all these folks.
Oh boy.
All these folks, and they're humanoid enough, right? It's Jesus, oh fuck. And they're just hecking everywhere. And this is one of the few music cues that happens to kind of somber up the moment and stuff. And these guys look a little more done than Gary was.
Right, fully baked.
How horrific is this? Absolutely fucking horrific.
Yeah.
Ugh. And it's like, what is this for? What is this for?
Right.
Is this a metaphor? I can't wait to play the rest of the game and be like, oh, I wouldn't be surprised if it's a metaphor for the uselessness, the machine of war, how you throw bodies at it and just to keep it going, I could easily see that being the point of a very evocative visual like this. So, I don't know, very, very disturbing, upsetting. Look at this thing.
This is just the basement of the Denver airport.
That's what's down there.
Yep.
So let's look around a little bit. Is that where the corpse shoot was from? I don't know.
Cospa asks, is there any narrative in this or just 100% vibes? And I get the sense that it is implied narrative. We are supposed to put together, or you can piece together what has happened in this world by looking around and taking in the environment.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. From this preview, I can't quite tell. But I'm very interested in where this might go narratively. This is the only jump scare in the game. Ah!
Whoa!
It's a pressure plate. The only pressure plate in the whole game. I don't know. Hey, look at this.
A fucking gun!
A fucking gun! Brat, brat, brat.
Oh,
click,
cool.
click, boom!
Yeah. Looks like it wants. Okay.
Cool. It looks like it has a nose on the top.
Yeah, it's like a tongue. Just stick out your tongue.
So you might wonder, what's this gun do?
Yeah, what'd it do?
You might think it's gonna shoot bullets. Maybe it'll shoot teeth. It's gonna shoot something. Cool. Well, guess what? It thrusts.
Oh, yeah, of course it does. Of course it does.
And it has 2 thrusts in it before you run out and you gotta recharge. It's very subtle looking recharge on the side.
Yeah,
that light.
Like it's a little shake.
And I don't know what that thing up there is. Didn't come up. During the demo.
Now you got the penetrator. What are we up to?
The penetrator. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Not a critique or anything, but I would say the one thing that is missing from the Giger aesthetic is the boning, the sex. There's a lot of it is horrifically erotic, his art. And for a fun time, Google the the album cover of Dead Kennedy's Frankenchrist. If you want to see a really fun image. It's just a wall of dicks going into vaginas and buttholes. But it was also the subject of some sort of Supreme Court censorship case. So check that out. Interesting history.
And I think the ESRB was like, this is enough. Any buttholes and we're going to give you an AO.
Yeah, that's exactly what I suspect was going on there. Is that we can do Giger, but we can't have a lot of titties out here. We
Right.
can't have
You can have some phalluses, some phallic-shaped objects. But,
penetration. If it's too humanoid, we gotta draw a line there. Speaking of penetration,
what's a video game without some phalluses? Buttholes.
vaginas with the phalluses.
No.
Gotta draw a line here.
No place. All the phalluses and nowhere to stick them.
The true nightmare. Oh. Hello. I was searching Frankenchrist on Google image search leads to the images of the Shriners driving around in tiny cars. That was, I think, the replacement album cover. Because they had to replace the album cover. It was a big wall of penises and vaginas. Drawn by H.R. Giger, commissioned by, or something, by H.R. Giger. Unless I got the album wrong. Unless I got the album wrong.
I bet H.R. Giger album cover controversy will probably take you to it. I think it's Streets of Rage 2 or 3 where there's like an alien boss and his head sticks out of like this base. And then you destroy it, and it's totally inspired by H.R. Giger. And then you destroy it, and it's just an upside-down vagina. It's like left over.
Oh!
It's like, yeah, it's like that was in Streets of Rage back on the Genesis.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So, these guys. This looks like a nice little mister that they have when you're waiting online for a ride in Florida in a theme park. Refreshing!
Yes. Yeah.
This is the combat. This is the extent of the combat so far. If you're looking for combat in Scorn, there ain't no combat in Scorn. I think they were pretty clear about that, though.
Yeah.
Just not clear from the first-person view, and also you're holding a gun, so I understand why you might be confused. Look at these guys. What are you doing? Whatever you're doing, stop doing it. It's gross. I like that this is just an oil derrick or whatever those are called, oil rig.
An oil derrick sounds.
Is that a derrick?
An oil rig is the thing, the whole thing, like the platform.
I don't.
I honestly don't. You know what? I don't know.
I'm a video games person. I'm not an oil rig person. Oil derrick. Giant drinky bird toy. Yes, you're right. You're right, chat. Okay, so that got.
I think it's oil derrick. Well, yeah. I googled oil derrick, and the first thing is one of those things.
Good for me.
Like, drinky bird thing.
Good for me. I'm just like in awe of
the oil derrick pump. Yeah.
I'm in awe of the texture. So we've got another classic Gigerism here, the phalanges, the freaking metacarpals and stuff like that, that you see in the design of the Xenomorph Facehugger. So it's not too surprising that they show up here as well in little places. So that's fun. That's fun. We drop this thing over here. So there's that. We've got this large thing that reminds me of that giant stack of TVs in Cowboy Bebop, was it?
Oh, yeah.
And also in Johnny Mnemonic, which is a live-action anime, and everybody should watch it. It's one of my favorite movies, Johnny Mnemonic. Check it out.
I haven't seen it in a very long time.
Oh, it's so good.
I'm overdue.
My favorite. Keanu. Baby Keanu. Love him.
Whoa. That's levitating?
Yeah.
Floating on the mist?
And you can control it.
Ooh.
Whee! Whoa! What's that? Something beckons.
Oh, yeah, no, it like perks up as it gets close.
Oh, that opened up. Most of this game's puzzle vibe is, oh, that beckons.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit of a beckoning vibe off of that, so I guess I'll check it out.
Yeah, the game is doing its come hither at me.
Check this out. Okay. What's that do for me? You might ask. Hope you're excited. For nothing.
Oh, okay.
Just a nice view of whatever this is. Maybe this is like we go to another place after we complete this puzzle, or
this is where the San Francisco fog goes when it goes away. Just goes down here, hangs out, and then comes back out next morning.
This is what they changed the monorail to look like in Disney World when it's October.
Yeah.
All right, what's
that is the Keystone XL pipeline. That's right, Snaz.
Yep, there it is. Okay, I have that other little bulging bauble to check out.
Come hither.
Come hither. Slot this in here, baby. Ooh, yeah.
Now that's Elizabeth right there.
That is Elizabeth. Oh, I missed it. I whiffed. In there.
Johnny Mnemonic Film 40s. Is it on Prime Video?
I would love. Oh my god. Except I would never shut up because I know too much trivia. I'd just be like, oh, Dolph Lundgren. Do you know everything about Dolph Lundgren?
I would like to know everything about Dolph Lundgren. This sounds like a great time.
Did you know he has like a PhD in like advanced chemistry or something?
I did know that, but I'm like, I want to know like I want to know more of the details about that. Like where did like for real, like does he? I'm like, I want to know, is he actually as smart as like that seems to imply?
Yeah. Did you know he speaks like 7 languages?
I didn't know that. He does seem like a cool dude.
He is a fucking hot genius. The best kind of hot person.
Man.
And the best kind of genius. Dolph Lundgren. Oh, it's not on Prime, goddammit. Life is suffering. All right, it looks like this is a rule of 3s situation.
Right.
We did 2. Third one, it's gonna get us the goods, whatever the goods are. I don't know. Are there goods to be had in this game? It seems like it's all bads.
Yeah.
All right, I guess we'll go the opposite hallway. I was a little confused navigating this this game the first time, and it was mostly because that big spiral mountain area, I just kept getting turned around in it, but then like later on I realized like, oh, I'm not really like paying attention to like the lighting cues as much as I probably ought to be. I got my bearings really good this second playthrough though. Which, by the way, we are approaching the end of
Any other questions about Scorn from the chat, everybody?
Yeah.
We're doing this. Let's get this
absolutely
answered.
Yeah, this is around the end time. And this is how many distractions happened to me while I was playing this goddamn demo. My final playtime on Steam was like 3 hours, 20 minutes. This is a 1 hour long fucking demo. How much shit was happening to me yesterday?
Let's see. Is it fun? Asks Snaz94.
You know, I am a weirdo that, to begin with, believes that not all games need to be traditionally fun to enjoy. Right. Just like how not all movies need to be fun to enjoy them or find value in them. There are stories that are worth telling that are not fun stories. And I think that goes for video games as well as movies. This is more about intrigue. I find it fun to be intrigued by something, and this game is super like just drenched in like mystery, and you can't help but look away and want more context for everything, and I find that fun.
I think I get where you're coming from with that. It's like, yeah, like there's something enticing about what's going to happen next, and what are you going to see next, and what has happened here.
Yeah, it's not your
who designed all this.
Yeah, it's not your traditional fun game, but It's my shit, you know.
Should this game get this stuff checked out by a doctor? Asks
I don't even think a doctor can help anymore. It's way past that point.
And like the snake asks, so what's the dick count? Like, these things are all phallus shaped for sure. But well, that one right.
I don't know what you're talking about. I think you're just seeing that.
Yet somehow it's a little bit less penisy than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it's less penisy than Giger's actual works, which are far more overtly sexual in nature. So yeah, I think it's only like The penis count, your mileage may vary. Depends on what you think a penis really looks like, you know? What isn't a penis?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Well, yeah, that's a very good point.
Washington Monument. I don't know. That's a dick. It's a big old dick in the middle of town. I don't know.
Rain and Omnitron and Twitch chatter saying it's all in your mind. This says more about you than the game. All right, I see what we're doing here.
Yeah, man. This is all completely normal stuff.
Fran wants to know, is there any idea how much of the final game this demo represents?
I don't know, actually. But even if it's short, I wouldn't mind that, because with horror games especially, I think the shorter they are, oftentimes the better they are, because they're either overstay their gross factor welcome, and it just becomes like, ugh, like I don't want to look at this anymore. Or if there's a scare factor to consider, you get too used to the scares in the environment to be to keep that mood going for longer than, I don't know, 6 hours or so. I think like a good horror game is like between fucking 3 and 7 hours.
Right.
Like I don't need a 60-hour game out of something
like a good
like
platformer
this.
too. I'm right there with you. 3 to 7 hours is perfect.
Yeah. So I believe, I have a feeling, this is just a hunch, I have a feeling this is not going to be like a 60 hour or even a 30-hour game. I would find that to be pretty surprising. That would be pretty surprising. It was surprising that Alien Isolation was as long as it was, honestly. That being said, I did not play it because it was too scary. I like vibes better than like monsters, So this is like, it's gross, but it's what I like.
Real monsters.
Oh, I loved that show as a kid. Oh, Tim Curry's in it. But yeah, any last questions before we?
I think most people are just wondering why, mostly.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you don't know.
Do we get to see what happened to Gary and Scorny Jr.?
I think we saw what happened to Scorny Jr. You just don't want to admit that that's what happened.
I'm not ready to admit that we're never going to see him again. All right.
I don't know. I think we know what happened to him.
All right, well, I think it does it. So, yeah, rip Scorny Jr.
He was a king amongst little weird guys, little fucked up men. Yeah, he's on the farm. that shoot went straight to a farm where he's going to be taken good care of. His wounds are going to heal.
Yep.
His bones are going to heal up and unbreak, and he'll be happy.
Sitting in a hammock drinking lemonade for the rest of his days.
Oh. Someone asked, is there voice acting? Is there readable documents? From this, no and no. And I like it that way, honestly. I think like part of the puzzle of this game is that it is not communicating with you in a way that you are used to seeing games communicate with you, with exposition or audio logs or whatever. I have not seen anything of the sort in this game. There's absolutely no dialogue. I think that rules. I don't even think we have a mouth, honestly.
Yeah. I have no mouth, and I have no need to scream.
I have no need to scream. I just gotta take it all in, It's a Dewey game, not a talkie game, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The ultimate Dewey, no talkie.
All dances. Words make brain hot. No, me no like read. Words make brain hot.
Yeah, that was a really tidy hour, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's pretty good. Oh, my goo. Is this my goo or is this someone else's goo?
Oh.
Oh, no.
Okay. Oh, man. Just the slurping never stops.
But yeah, that's the preview/demo for Scorn, and I'm interested.
I'm interested to hear what you think.
I understand not wanting to touch the goo. I like to touch the goo. I have some slime right here that I don't enjoy touching. Should we make this a slime reaction stream?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go to the big camera here. Well, I'll just make myself bigger there so we can be sharing the screen with our boy here. But yeah, I got some slime on TikTok. Thinking like, I like looking at slime. Maybe I like playing with slime too. And I thought I'm gonna get blood curse because it's October almost. And immediately I was like, I hate this. Look at the strings.
Oh no, it's got bad slime feel.
It's
yeah, that's not good. I don't like that. That's messy.
It's like nacho cheese. It's awful.
Yeah, it's gonna peel off as you do play with it, and it's like you're gonna find it like across your floor for like weeks.
Oh no. Oh, it's gross.
Oh, what's it taste like?
It doesn't. I don't know. It smells pretty neutral, almost like a mild soap. But ew. Oh no, I hate that it's sticky. I didn't think it would be sticky.
Yeah, I think my kids got some slime too recently, and it was sticky. And I'm like, that's not the ideal thing you want for slime.
Oh, I hate it, Jeff Grubb. I hate this.
It's the cheap import slime, really. This is what we get for taking away slime jobs from Americans.
You know what? Crazy enough, this is from an independent slime maker in Florida, and I'm like, I'll support a small business on TikTok that's hustling, and it's like, this is horrible.
Yeah,
this is the worst thing I've ever felt. It's just
get me some phloem. That's where I'm at. I want all phloem all the time. That does look like Florida,
and it's like it doesn't like. It gums up and I can't get it off, and it's just like
This is similar to the slime that my wife probably also got from some seller in China or from Florida for our kids. China probably has the good stuff. That's where I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get the good stuff.
Yeah, this is not. Don't go to Florida for your slime needs, I guess. I mean, maybe there's better textured slimes out there. This is not it. I fucking hate this. It feels like a booger, and I've got a tub full of bloody boogers over here.
Man.
Enjoy. Thanks for watching. Oh fuck. Thanks for watching me mess around in Scorn and with the worst slime ever. This is way more unpleasant than playing Scorn.
Yeah.
Like, I can deal with Scorn any day. This is just...
This is just the physical embodiment of Ron DeSantis. Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, thanks for watching. See you guys around. We got more stuff coming up later today. Voicemail dump truck mainly.
Voicemail dump truck.
Look forward to that. Jan is still sick, so he will not be on
we should rate somebody, right?
that. Oh my God, we should. Please look that up for me.
Will look.
Because, oh God, how do I? I'm covered in...
How do I slime without you?
I want to wash my hands.